fat testing Constellation Carousel here at Epic Universe in Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida. First one! I'm so excited! So they all come back all the way to the ground, and then they all go pretty high up. There's two different versions. There's the ones that are actually, you know, your traditional animal carousel. But the cool thing is they also all have a little kid one in the front, and that's awesome. But they're all belts, and they do not have seatbelt extenders right now. So they do have seatbelt extensions, but apparently they're testing them right now, so they don't have them. I'm a little nervous. I do see people having problems. So this queue is shaded, which is nice. Y'all, they light up! Oh, this is gonna be so pretty at night. Oh! So you have one big circle going around, and then you have three tiny circles right here going around. All right, so here's a close-up. I like this so you don't have to get your foot caught. So you can put a little kid here, or I did see an adult here. I ain't trying that one. But then the seatbelt goes here and actually locks in. You see, pull the seatbelt all the way out. Got it! We did it! My friends did get on as well. All right, here's the other seat. So if you wanted to get, it's an easier one to get into, not a big step up. So if you want to try one of those, you can. It actually fits 3 people, little kid in the center. So it's official. Constellation Carousel passes the fat test. On to the next one. One thing I can already see is going to be a big issue for folks in this park though. There's a lot of open spaces without shade. So be prepared for that. So a lot of people are comparing this to Velocicoaster, some saying it's even more intense. So let's see if it passes the fat test. There is a test seat for this before you get in line. It is over the shoulder, that comes down style. You see this, how it bends in? It's going to push your arms in a little bit. That might cause a little bit of a problem. So here we are with the test seat for Stardust Racers. This is how I fit in here. Yeah, I think we're a ways away on this one. So that's going to be a no-go, unfortunately. Stardust Racers fails the fat test. So you're going to have this red indicator light here, and unfortunately, it's not going to go green for me. So by my estimate, this is going to be the worst one in the park based on everything else I've seen. Adrian over at Theme Park Express also did a lot of the major theme tests. He's 275 and 5'6". He was able to squeeze on this. So if you're about average height, maybe even a little bit shorter, and you're about 275, that's going to be the point for you that you should be able to fit on this. Everybody's different. I'm currently 350 and 5'8", so I've got a ways to go before I'm going to fit on it. But you guys, if you're about 275, should be fine. Okay, it's time for our first world portal. We are in technical rehearsals. This test seat is not working right now, but there is another one we can try. Fat testing the Curse of the Werewolf roller coaster here at Epic Universe.
You're gonna go ahead. You want to try cross your legs for more leg room? You are more too.
Okay, do you mind? There they go again. Okay, so let's see. Now, to give myself the best shot, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross my legs. I'm going to put it up under my gut. I'm going to slide down in there. And unfortunately, it's still not going to work for me. So I think if you're around 300 or so, you can actually fit on that. My friend that's 300 can fit on it. So that's kind of where I think the point is for that ride. Again, I'm 350, so did not fit on it. But I think if you're about 300 or less, you'll be fine. On to the next one. Probably the most hyped ride of Epic Universe. This looks so cool. So this is the test seat for it. It's got kookaburra arm, very similar to not Hagrid's, but to Journey over at Islands of Adventure. So we're going to see this one should be the one that's up a little bit more, and I think this is going to be a middle seat.
Yes.
Is going to be a little bit wider. The Journey one, the end seat is a little bit wider. So it's not squeezing my arms in. That's good, but unfortunately, it's still red. I'm still going to go through the queue and try the ride. Maybe there's a chance it's close. That's going to be very disappointing. And again, that's not on them. It's ultimately on me, but let's see. Either way, I'm excited for this. We are going through the express line, so we won't see as much, we won't see everything, but we should still see a lot of it.
It's quiet, but I also want to like.
Yes. Everyone wants to do it. Sounds good.
Come closer, little labyrinths. Come closer. I protect you. Yet, unfortunately, my sense fear in our hearts. You are right. We are afraid. Darkness lies ahead. Now is the time to abandon hope. I am Hiccup. My job is to get you through this experiment in one piece. But Hiccup, I hear you tell, where's the fun in that? I get good. You did a right full freak. Sadly, this is not that kind of experiment. Look, Lucy. This is a Catacombs navigation device. All you lieutenant granting the lieutenant black hands get to right one. You see, he goes it here. Nothing goes wrong. Yes? Bravo. Yeah. Don't forget that. This is just the emergency function. According to plan. Igor, you're bothering our guests. Send them in. I'm ready for them. Yes, Doctor. We'll see you now. This is fun, yes?
Oh, wow.
Excellent. I am Dr. Victoria Frankenstein. Today, you chosen few will witness my greatest discovery yet. Together, we will finish what my great-grandfather started. They called Henry a monster. They were afraid of what he had done. But you will see. There's nothing to fear. Show them. Lower the lights, quickly. Now. These people are friends. See? There's nothing to be afraid of. He is amazing. Better than the original. He is the key to our most exciting experiment. For years, I have studied and controlled the monsters that prowl the darkness. And only one remains. I will control my ultimate challenge. Count Dracula. Bring yourself! That wasn't us.
I'm a treasure, hard to control.
That's it, no. These two just don't get along. The Dracula experiment is the last piece of the puzzle. And with your help, the world will never see the name Frankenstein the same again. Open the doors! Our greatest victory is just through there. Quickly! This will change your life.
All right, so now we're gonna have to put everything in the lockers.
Awesome. Welcome, everyone.
Which this is interesting because it's Face ID. So, which I think is good, but I think it takes a little bit longer. Confirm that it's me. Oh, they gave me one on the bottom. I did go through the rest of the queue and tried the seat. Unfortunately, it did not work still, but it's so close. And I would say you're probably good at about 325 pounds on that one. Unfortunately, like I said, did not work for me. But even if you can't fit on it, go through the queue because it's really cool, especially if you love the monster stuff. And I'm going to get on that ride this year. Time to enter the Ministry of Magic. For in dreams we enter a world that is entirely our own. Time to fat test Harry Potter in the Battle at the Ministry. We are here at the Battle at the Ministry of Magic Harry Potter ride, and here is our test seats out front. They do have test seats. As you can tell, this is very similar to Tower of Terror, which does not have test seats, and so it's just one long lots of echoing. Billets. Y'all have no idea. I think Monsters Unchained was my most anticipated ride. This is definitely my second, if not tied. Oh, look at the flues. 4.
Are you guys ready? Go for it.
Oh! Oh my goodness! That's so cool. It's such a little, oh wow. Oh wow. I thought, I knew I would, I don't know what to say. I honestly don't know what to say. I love all the touches in the offices. Down here. That's so cool. Oh no, the ride just went down. It's okay, we get to do the queue. It's gonna come back up. I'm believing it's gonna come back up. There's nobody behind us, so it's not like we have to rush.
Performance was successful in the capture. I heard that Harry Potter and Ron Weasley are now training to become horrors.
Yes, we all heard that.
Yes, never known Potter as well.
She must have been from the 80s.
Did you know that Harry Potter, Ronald Weasley, and Neville Longbottom are to become horrors? I've known Harry Potter since he was in his third year at Hogwarts. I always suspected him a future horror.
They would have never answered for several decades. Still unaccounted. Yaxley,
Carrot.
McNair. As you said, that's commendable.
Attention Ministry visitors. The Ministry of Service is currently experiencing a brief delay in operation. The Ministry apologizes for the inconvenience and will keep you informed of further developments. Thank you.
I appreciate that they have the banners over these. You can tell it's Alistair Mad-Eye Moody, Hephaestus Gore, and Frank and Alice Longbottom. I absolutely love this. They've got all the pins up. The photos are still videos. So cool. Stairs! Yay. Here's what they look like. There's one long row in the back, and then obviously 2 by 2 by 2, so that there's an aisle. I think they're all the same. All right. So what we're going to do is, this is something I always try to tell people to do, and it's really hard to show. But since we actually have a test seat, we're going to pull this all the way out. We're going to wrap it behind us. And now we're going to slide down into it before we fully sit down. You see all that? It worked. So that's what I mean. This is supposed to be, finally, a Harry Potter ride made for the big folk. Umbridge has been brought to justice. Exit through the gift shop. Honestly, I'm floored. I'm floored. It was so good. It was, I've wanted to ride a Harry Potter ride, a real one, not just, you know, the Griffin, but for so long, and it was outstanding. It truly was. It's a lot of screens. A lot of people are not going to like that, but because of all of the physical elements, you don't get, at least I didn't get that motion sickness that comes with the screens. It was so good. I literally asked somebody for one of the animatronics, is that a real actor? Is that an animatronic? I was blown away. I loved every second of it. Now, the funny thing is, it did glitch at the very end. They were literally waving goodbye to us, and then we paused, and they were. So it was really funny, but man, such a great ride. I believe this is the world's tiniest animatronic. Time to enter the Isle of Berk because we, my friends, have dragons. Wow. I love the portal entrances. This is Berk, the best kept secret inside of, well, anywhere. It's not set up yet, but they'll have it so you can automatically take a photo here. They have this play area here for the kids. This is actually a great, I love these runaround spots like Boneyard. They really just like, so kids don't have to wait in line. Also, there you can, if you go up there, you can look through some of those to see the rest of the village and get a great view. Apparently the grog and gruel is very popular. That is the longest line we've seen today. That's crazy. Oh, this is where you get that PB&J, pork, bacon, and jam. This is cool. I wonder, does this work? Unfortunately, that's just for show. Time to fat test Dragon Racers Rally here at Epic Universe. Alright, well, I can already tell you, this seat is the smallest we've tested so far. This is definitely the tightest. Now, this goes upside down, so no real surprise there. There's a red light right here that turns green, and it's definitely not turning green for me. So, unfortunately, Dragon Racers Rally fails the fat test. On to the next one. So, I think you need to be about 225 to 250, maybe a little bit above that to fit in that one, because it is pretty tight. But they did just tell me they're getting some more accessible. They're hoping to get some modified seats in very soon, which is awesome. And again, you can tell they're really thinking about that here. On to the next one. Fat testing Hiccup's wing glider here at Epic Universe. All right, this is a family coaster. This is located in the Isle of Berk, of course. You have to be 40 inches to ride or 48 inches to ride by yourself without an adult. Let's see how it goes. See, if the test seat looked like that, I'd definitely fit in. That's cool. So can a big Viking fit on this ride? Let's find out. Here's the seat. Are they all the same? They're all the same size. All right. So one thing I'm going to recommend is you got the gut. You put the gut up over it. And then, oops, you know what else I should do? I should cross my legs. So when I go down, oh no, oh no, still no green light. How far are we away, you think?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay, well, that's disappointing. I was really hoping on this one. You know what, let me try it without my legs crossed. If I can get my legs uncrossed, I'm stuck. All right. No green, still red. Does it have to click in one of these? Is that what these are for?
Those are just.
Okay. All right, so that's how far I can get it. Now let's see where it actually takes to get a green light. This is where it has to be to turn green. I'm going to try the actual ride so we can see what that's like, but so that's pretty close, I think. I think we're pretty close on this. Check out this water. That's a cool water fountain. All right, guys, you're going into a locker again. There is a reason I constantly say, go ahead and test the actual ride if it's close. Because we fit. That's right. We did not fit in the test seat, but we did fit on the ride. So, and the entire little cart cheered. It was great. We had a lot of fun. It was a great ride. It was tight. It was tight. But if you're around my size, you should be good to go. Oh, he had to push it a few times. I'm so happy. I appreciate the little touches they did on the bathroom. Even the baby changing section. I want to meet Toothless, but it's a 60-minute wait and I can't really do that. The Untrainable Dragon, the next show's at 7:30. I'm here for the dragons.
Are you here for the dragons?
We're here for the dragons. So I'm not going to be able to film the show, but here's what the theater looks like. Plenty of long bench seating. You're perfectly good here. I hear it's best to sit here in the center, so I'm going to do that. And look forward to the show. The show is about 18 minutes long. And you want to get here early. My honest thought about the show was so cool with the set. I thought it was really fun with some of the effects that happen, but I think too many of them happen early in the show, and I don't think the story and the music really carries it for the next 15 minutes or so. It's really great, worth seeing because of that one moment, but I think they should rework the show either for something that's more dramatic towards the end or with a little bit better story. Fat testing Fyre Drill here at the Isle of Berk in Epic Universe. This ride's definitely going to be great in the heat of summer. It's thankfully cooled off. Oh.
Boats will begin moving immediately. Please remain.
Apparently they had a little more problems.
Once again, boats will begin moving immediately. Please remain clear of the ride track.
As I was saying, so they had, interestingly, they had some problems with this. I believe this ride is very similar to, I think it's very similar to Battle of Bricksburg. Apparently you can join Team Rough or Team Tough. Battle of Bricksburg is, of course, at Legoland. This ride is a water journey in a touring boat. You aim and shoot the targets. All right. You see there's seats down there, but you can actually stand on this ride, walk around. But I think we're about to get wet. I'm nice and soaked, but that definitely passed the fat test. Definitely the most accessible ride here. I don't know if they have accessibility for a wheelchair or anything. I don't think so. But I don't think any body type, for the most part, is going to be turned away. They do have dryers here if you need them. That's really funny. The lands are interacting. The Harry Potter fans have met the Vikings. Guys, again, I wish I had more time to just really explore all the lands. But it's already dusk. Thankfully, it's open late tonight. So we're going to go get the last land done. Amazing. It's really coming to life now that the sun's out. Now, the opening day, they close at 6. Why? Why, Universal? You spent all this money on these beautiful lights. Let people see it. Look at that. It's absolutely insane. Fat testing Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge here at Epic Universe. This may be the most nostalgic I felt all day with all of this. This is so cool. Oh look, all the Yoshis. Why are all the Yoshis empty? Oh, never mind. I just couldn't see the people. They call Yoshi the people mover of Universal. All right, here is the test seat at Mario Kart. Here's the test seat. We step down into it. I'm gonna cross my legs, put it under my gut. The light went off. Does that mean I fit? It didn't turn green, but the light went off. Can you ask them? All right, I got a few more minutes before I get in line, but I'm very hopeful right now. My friend let me borrow her band. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's crazy. Opening day is going to be insane. You know, we don't talk about how Bowser is such a good reader. He's very well educated. I'm in the pre-show room. I have oh no, what happened? Team Bowser? Ludwig.
Yeah.
How do I look?
That's why you picked your suit.
That's awesome. Looks like we're almost up. Actually, I think we just get to walk on 5 and 6. Yeah, so the back row is going to be a little bit better for you. So there's a little bit more space on here. Looks a little bit different. With this on. We gave it a little push on the ride. It was perfectly fine. All right, that was pretty awesome. I really didn't like the AR that much because I feel like there were some cool sets we couldn't actually see on there. So didn't like that aspect of it, but it was fun. I don't know if I'd do it a ton again, but it was nice. And it passed the fat test. Fat testing Yoshi's Adventure here at Super Mario World at Epic Universe. All right, here is Yoshi's Adventure. Oh, this is really cute. This is just adorable. You're good.
All right. First party of 2, are you going by yourself?
I'm going by myself, then they're going.
All right. We'll let you first.
Oh, that's a cool one.
I'm going to have you
Blue?
Yeah.
All right, we're going blue. All right, so here's the Yoshi's Adventure test seat, and it should be pretty simple from what I hear. So you just get in. It's a little tight right here with this thing, but all you have to do it almost immediately turns green. Do you see that? Boop. Boop. Can't they all just be like that?
Hold on that one. Mind if I check real quick?
Yes. Oh, it's just as how far it goes down?
Yep.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yoshi was super cute. It's very short. It's very, you know, slow and kid focused. But I thought it was really adorable. Fat testing minecart madness here at Donkey Kong Country in Super Mario World in Epic Universe. Donkey Kong Country! This is kind of a portal within a portal. There's a little mini game kind of interactive thing going on. All right, the ride is actually at capacity for tonight. So I'm actually gonna test seat, but I'm gonna still do the test seat. And this will be our last one of the night before we go to the show. It's the first time they've done their fountain show. If you can't tell, my headphones died, so we're going to try this normal first. I'm sitting down without doing any tricks or anything to try to make it easier, so that did not work. So got the red light here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand up, I'm going to cross my legs, and I'm putting my gut under it, and look at that! I was actually pretty shocked here if you couldn't tell. Yes, so it did work when I did that. So what you want to do is, again, you want to take your gut, put it over it, and then put your, cross your legs, and that should help you give it a little bit extra room. So, the reason they're doing it that capacity tonight is because it's the first time they've ever done their fountain show. And so, we have to get over to the fountain show. They want everybody over there at 10. So, no on Donkey Kong ride, but it does pass the fat test! Yes! And this is why I teach you guys all the different tips and trips. Make sure to check out all of the information below. Thank you guys for watching. Have an epic summer.